It's the first fight I've won since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school.
Which means I've won every fight since primary school. Hello, one and all. My name is Talaic, and we are here today with We Happy Few. Now, last time we kind of got the intro to the game going. We did our job. We did our neighbor's job badly, and then we did our missing friend's job goodly.
Those bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
I don't know what gas they're talking about. Anywho, we ran 5 feet, but apparently we ran 5 miles, and we just didn't realize it because our drugs are, like, really druggy. So now we get to play the game. Be cool if I had a flashlight. Ooh, coins. I found money. Money is good in games. Holy crap, it's dark. Ooh, stuff. Thanks, man. Alright, now, so, here's the thing. When I... Oh, did I miss something? I didn't even see that. I just found it. When I first heard about this game, I think it was back when they were still doing the Kickstarter. You can craft many things in the crafting menu. Press tab. Got some money. Oh, hey, it's all the things that I didn't read before. Anywho, when this game was in the Kickstarter, are you quite certain to yourself as joy? Perhaps you merely forgot. You've got to look after your mates, man. Have you tried tying a string around his finger? That always helps me. Anyway, I can't reassign Teddy because I haven't gotten a replacement. All the juniors are off at Scargill. The subsidence has been severing all sorts of connections, and the modeling must flow. I really appreciate you sticking by your post. If we don't do our duty, who are we? But try the string around the finger. I feel certain you will manage the situation. Cool. When the game was in its... Do I have to do this? Come on. Cloth scrap. Hold gear to craft. Dirty bandage. Bathtubs, toilets, vanities, dressers, rubbish bins, mailboxes. Getting a nasty infection is better than bleeding out, right? Stops bleeding, can cause infection. Gross. Proper suit. Two lockpicks. Interesting. I like things that break into things. Alright, so we got some
There
stuff.
we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
Nothing in the fridge. Okay, anyway. When this game was in its Kickstarter stage, what was essentially, and I could be crazy, it is very possible that this game was being crafted in an alternate dimension. I used to live in that alternate dimension, and there was a theory for that. And I don't know, what was it? It was the Berenstein Bears thing. The Matt Groening effect. One of these days I'll tell you guys about the Matt Groening effect, because it's a little bit different from what you're probably thinking of. Anyway, it's possible it could have been an alternate dimension, and this may not be true at all in this current dimension. But when I saw the Kickstarter and everything at the very beginning, what I essentially saw and was told was that this game was going to be a randomly generated survive as long as you can style game, where essentially the premise of the game was this, where you're off your joy and everybody is like trying to get you, and it was kind of like a chase thing, and you were running away, like bursting in one house and out the other, and you had to run and bolt, and you could fight and get out of there and do all these things, and you were running and running and running through this randomly generated city, and you just had to survive as long as you could. But it at no point did it sound like it had any kind of adventure or story aspect to it. It just sounded like a permadeath arcade style, like run through the town, survive, and then when you die, start over and do it all over again. And then I hadn't seen anything else on it for the rest of the development until the day it came out. And what ends up actually happening is this game is a lot like BioShock. Like, that's the vibe I get out of this. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. I get this BioShock feeling out of this game.
I'll need some odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick.
I got you, fam. And I am pretty excited about that, because BioShock is easily one of my favorite creepy adventure action games.
What happened to him? Or rather, who?
Whoa, what is that?
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But have they hurt the city?
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
Why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
Well, what are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
Interesting. And so this is like 17 years ago. We were younger kids. Don't know what that is. Empty. What was the point of that? I'm picking you up. Alright, friendo, we're going together. Rupert Underhill. I don't know how I know your name considering your thing was empty. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna pick you back up. Hop! Come here. Hey, where'd you go? I can't see it. There you go. I gotcha. I move slow like this. I don't know. I get so easily distracted. But yeah, this game reminds me a lot more of like BioShock now. Hop! Oh, I thought for sure that would break the window. And I'm excited about that. I didn't really want this game to be just a forever arcade runaway game. I wanted there to actually be a point. Because, specifically, this is the type of game that could very easily have a cool story and
The
whatnot.
hatch looks shut. I'm gonna need a way to unlock it. There must be a switch in one of these rooms.
Well, evidently throwing you at it is not the answer. Whoa. Yep. Wooden glass is always my favorite thing. I love wooden glass. More bobby pins. And I haven't played the second BioShock. I played the first one and the third one. Both of which were really good games. Your stash is unlimited storage. Crafting components stored here can be used everywhere. Hold on. You're telling me that if I store crafting components in here, that I could use them still in the nick of battle? Is that what I'm getting out of that? Do you want to move all your crafting items to the stash? Yes. Alright. I will assume that that's the thing that it is. I look into the lights that the doctors ordered. I could swear I see shapes in there, moving around like shadows but made of light. And there's shadows all around, always around the corner. He keeps turning lights off, says he wants to save the bulbs. He's trying to make me think of going blind, isn't he? How he loves to feel superior. I took 2 Joy just so I could stand his ugly face. Why won't it work? Has he swapped them out for something? Paracetamol? Jelly beans? Jesus, we hadn't had jelly beans since... Have we ever had jelly beans? I hate when he talks in that slow, condescending voice like I'm a child. I'm not a child, am I? I don't even know any children, obviously. Jesus, what is wrong with my joy? There he is, scritching away in the corner. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Eh, Mr. Gibbon? And then the whoosh of pneumatic tube. He's blaming it all on me, what happened, isn't he? He says it's his missus. I don't believe he's still got a missus. With his big mossy teeth, I bet she went on holiday long ago. Was I married once? How did it end? I get an awful feeling in my stomach. I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy remembering. Something is all fucked up about the Joy. And he won't send me home. We've got to stay here. Duty. Duty. I can hear him crunching in the dark. It isn't rats. It's his big mossy teeth. I lie awake and picture squeezing his throat till he turns the color of my carrots. He bloody well stole. He's plotting something. Let him try to weasel out of this one. I saw him writing those lies. Reassign me, Willie. Off my joy, am I? Bloody well tripling up, and he knows it. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. Aye. All right. Swell. Is that the only time I get to use that? Am I not allowed to use that anymore? It's so dark. Oh my god!
Come to the end of our time.
Oh,
We've
it's
come
you.
to the end of our time. We've come.
Punch, punch, block. Punch, punch, block.
Get happy.
Punch, punch, block. Punch, punch, block. Punch, block. Punch!
That's the first fight I've won since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school.
Which means I've won every fight since primary school. He's unconscious. Well, it's nice to know you're not dead. I'm having a really hard time seeing in here. Lights, camera, action! Yay! I can see! I do surely enjoy being able to see things. Whoa. Wow. I don't know. Take all, please. Digging those happy faces. I'm finding secrets. Hey, I found the carrots that you lost. And a rotten carrot. Another rotten carrot. Ooh, all sorts of stuff. Rotten potato. Rotted or not, if we just bury these in the ground, it's a possibility that new ones might grow. I'm glad it has an actual, like, climbing system. It's like the first Assassin's Creed all over again. Ooh, a nice carrot! I can't bust that open. None of my buttons do anything. Oh, I have a bottle for some reason. Dark, glass bottle, dark, glass bottle. Rotten carrot, rotten potato. Regular carrot. Dirty bandages. No, interesting. I found secrets. Alright, I can still punch things. I was a little worried that I messed up my combat and I was gonna like start using all my items on accident. Your stash is unlimited, blah blah blah. Place all crafting components. Alright, so you're unconscious, and I feel bad for kicking your butt. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick you on this bed here. There you go, buddy. Sleep well. You look all tuckered. Your eyes are still open. I think that's a little weird. Any other buttons I can press? I don't know. Moving on. Can I go this way?
Too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet.
Unlocking fast travel hatches will allow you to quickly and safely travel to other unlocked hatches using the underground train tracks. You can also select any unlocked hatch from the map, no matter where you are, so long as you're not busy, and be instantly, magically teleported to it. Yay for magic! Up and out. Oh, it even says up and out up there. Upsy daisy.
The bridge. I've got to get to the bridge. In the parade district, which I just got chased out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. Be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were.
I like that. Interesting plot point as to why I can't remember where anything is. Oh, it's a
I can't
dead
believe I'm doing this.
child. Oh, you can't believe you're doing that. How about this? Can I, like, toss you in the well? And just throwing dead children around. Don't worry about me. Rock. I can pick up rock. Weapons will break after repeated use. It also upsets people when you carry them around openly. Well, how do I... How do I, like... Oh, I see. Ah, I get it. So I can't remember where anything is, but I can remember where the train station is. Fit in with the proper decent sorts of people irritates the wrong sort, though. Where to conform to the village or parade district?
Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes.
I'm naked! I'm naked! Tee-hee-hee, I'm naked! Can I, like...
I used to love chocolate. Percy hated it. I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wondered what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I don't get what's happening!
Oh, it doesn't kill you?
I'm stuck! I found a bug! I found a bug! I'm in a box! Help! 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 Man, I had to waste food to do that because I got trapped in a box. What even did I get stuck in over here? Oh, I got stuck in this, probably. Man, that was super lame. Am I still naked? Hunger. I have rotten carrots. I also have a good carrot. I suppose I should eat it. I just didn't know if I wanted to save it. Yay! I ate food. Interesting. It's always well and good when you're on an island. Nobody's gonna get mad at me since I'm naked, right?
Heavens, I'm parched.
This is for the benefit of Mr. Kite. The rabbit got into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like some sort of secret message.
Yeah! Oh, that was the wrong button. I got coins because I'm an awesome guy. Can't climb that. Boy, I sure could go for a cup of tea. I want to get in more
I am
fights.
coming for you, Percy. I haven't got it all figured out, but I will find you.
I'm a naked guy. Do you finally remember your manners? I can take this teacup, apparently. Rotten apple.
I hope this
Rotten
doesn't
carrot.
give me food poisoning.
I don't plan on eating it. Rotting meat. Another teacup. Empty pill bottle. I don't know what any of these things are for, but I'm taking them. Tea leaves. Tea kettle. There was something in that kettle. I don't know what any of these things are for. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to do. Interesting.
A rose of Gilead. Percy told me about these. They're good for wounds and things.
Interesting. Heal thyself. Collect 2 Gilead petals.
Berries. They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub. Maybe I can make some sort of ointment to put on my wounds. Otherwise I'll never feel better.
Night blooming.
It must have been rough on my
nonsense.
mum. You don't sign up to have a kid like Percy.
Hurrah, hooray, hooray, hurrah. Interesting. So can I... No, not that. This one? Health. Healing Balm. I can make 2 of these. Restores a small amount of health. So this is for bleeding, this is for health. Can make more. I don't want to use all of those just in case I need them for something else. And then I can use health. Well fed, thirsty, increased stamina cost. Can I use this? Ha ha ha! Full health. Heck yeah. Wait, I did use the healing bomb. Ha ha! Yeah, there we go. Oh, is this tea already made? There we go. Oh, heck yeah. I don't know what that is. Alright, cool. Cool. And then I can punch things. Doing pretty well. I can't gather these unless it's night. Blue current. I'm just assuming that it's a good thing to collect appropriately healthy ingredients. Because everything I'm finding is like rotten. Because these people don't care what they eat. I am more civilized than that. I'd rather not eat rotten food. Quite frankly, I don't think I could. Alright, where am I even going? I need to go that way. Ooh, more berries. I can't stop looting things. There's so many things to take. Can I go in this house? I certainly don't appreciate that. Rubbing alcohol is good. Gotta love AIDS. You reuse these syringes. When will they stop crying? Rotten onion.
Like they couldn't remember their faces. Or they couldn't stand remembering them.
Can we turn off whatever that is? You are no longer somewhat more vigorous. That must have been from the tea.
Crib. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. When was the last time there was a baby in Wellington, Wales?
Creepy. More bulby pins.
What's on those beds? Oh, God. I'm not the only one remembering the children, am I? Makes sense. They're all off their joy out here.
Ooh, there is something over there. I ain't gonna miss out on that. Toilet! Dirty bandage in the toilet. That's exactly what I want to put on my skin. Dirty bandage and some rubble. Put that on my skin. Duct tape. That sounds good. Nanny, I'm sorry to report that the girl's spoon wouldn't eat her porridge, so I sent her to bed without supper. Nanny. Unfortunately, that was the last thing she never ate. I probably said it before, but picking locks is super easy if you've got the right tools. And all games should have a system like that, because lockpicking is practically that easy if you're good at it. Especially for like an arbitrary lock for like something like a chest like that. Or like the doors that they put on the insides of the house. Ah! Like your bathroom door or whatever. Like, typical key locks are pretty easy. A deadbolt is harder, not because the lock is more intricate, but more so because...
Funny, Percy never played with toys. He didn't like anything that wasn't really the thing it was supposed to be.
Not because it's a more intricate lock, but just because the deadbolt itself is so heavy, and whatever tool you're using to turn the lock has to be strong enough to actually, you know, turn, because with the deadbolt being as heavy as it is, you're more likely to break whatever you're using to turn. Because a lockpick will give you a lever, but if you have to use like a screwdriver or something, it's possible, but those are like much sturdier. The little the little thing that you see in his left hand is what he's using as the turning apparatus. And if it's something really thin, it's pretty easy to break. But the ones you get with actual lockpicking sets give you the... I forget what they're called, because you have the lockpick itself, which is the pick, which he's putting inside to play with the tumblers, and then you get the other apparatus to apply pressure and then turn. You get both of those with a lockpicking kit, and typical ones that are designed with lockpicking in mind are
You'd
pretty...
be crazy to be sane in this world.
Okay, thanks for that random tidbit. It's pretty thin, but the way Fallout does it with the screwdriver and all that stuff, that is a way you can do it. But it all takes practice. But at the end of the day, you can get like a transparent padlock to kind of see the tumblers to get an idea of what you're doing. And it's really not hard. It's pretty easy.
Anxious to get back home to the village?
Well, I live in the parade.
You won't get past that door. Not without one of them disposable electrical cars that all the bobbies have. And a power cell.
Oh,
Got
where I
power
could mug
cells.
a bobby?
You're a brave one, aren't you? No. I'll trade you one.
Don't you want to go back home?
On to all those bastards who chased me out of my house. When they all catch the plague and die, then I'll go back. There's something I want a whole lot more. Those bastards in that camp over there, with the helmets and the proper weapons. They took something from me. You get them back for me. I'll give you my card.
Sounds quite dangerous, isn't it?
Of course it's bloody dangerous. That's why I'm paying you. Come and find me in that sort of hamlet over there. We'll trade.
All right. Well, what are they?
Me medals. From the war. I won the DSO at Dunkirk and the Victoria Cross at Ramsgate. Those bastards. They thought it was funny that I still had them. Fucking funny they thought it was. No, and you'll need a power cell to fire this thing up. Hooligans stole most of those too.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do.
What a bastard.
If I go to a camp of robbers, maybe I can defeat them with my rapier-sharp wit.
What? Oh. I don't know what you were doing, but you almost just plummeted to your death. That would have been great. I almost plummeted to my death, speaking of which. That was good. That was funny. But you're trying to tell me that I can't just move this table and open this door, which has a plain Jane lock that we just got done talking about. Look how easy it is to do this lock. And you're trying to tell me you can't do that lock? What did that say? Tracking a quest. When you have multiple quests, blah, blah, blah. Map quests. Oh, water pump. Crafting. Can make more healing balm. I'll hold off on that for a moment. Yeah, okay. Dirty food. Disposable safe cracker. Interesting. Pocket expansion. Use your pockets to carry more things. Increase weight limit slightly. Dude, heck yeah, I'll wear that. Oh. Was that a one-time use item that just raised my weight capacity? Whatever, I'll take it, bro. I appreciate that. Useful for brewing all sorts of things. Essential to civilization. The best way to get under someone's skin. Alright, all sorts of good stuff. Cool, so I increased my pocket size. I'm gonna... This doesn't give me any armor. I'm just gonna hold off on it. I don't need to wear that right now. My understanding is that if you're wearing something designated for a specific area and you're in a different area that's not part of that designation, that people get upset at you about what you're wearing. So I'm gonna not wear that. Being naked is fine. It's brisk. Alright, and then we've got everything in this little, whatchamacallit. So, now that we're all hyped up, it's time to settle down before we do something reckless. So, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know how I'm doing in the comments below. Next time, we get to fight a whole bunch of people. Kick their butts. Just kick some straight ass. It's been great.